It's Young People's Week on Card Sharks. And they can win a trip to Hawaii if they play their cards right. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Bob Hilton. Welcome to everybody in our studio audience, and most especially to you guys at home. Welcome to another edition of Card Sharks, where you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card or a trip to Hawaii, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. Let us meet our champion, Michael, and his mom, Cindy. Come on out, Mike. All right. How are you?
I'm okay.
You've been thinking about what numbers you're going to pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say hello. This is your mom, Cindy's out here. She's going to help you, right?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself just briefly to the folks at home.
My name is Mike Duran. I'm 12 years old, and I'm on an all-year-round swim team.
Okay, good for you, Michael. Let's get started right now. Why don't you just stand right there and let's welcome Susanna Williams with your jokers. Here they come right now. This gives you 2 chances at the trip to Hawaii. And here's Lacey Pemberton with the cards. Now, all right, now you realize, of course, that these 2 jokers entitle you at a chance to win a fabulous trip to Hawaii, and Bob Hilton's going to tell you about it.
It's a 1-week vacation for 4 in Kona, Hawaii, featuring United Vacations round-trip air transportation, rental car, tote bags, and lay greeting. Furnished by United Vacations, and you'll stay at the Hotel King Kamehameha, rich in Hawaiian history, ideally situated in the heart of the quaint seaside village of Kailua on the Kona coast, where tennis, jacuzzi, luau's, deep-sea fishing, and much, much more await you. A vacation package worth $5,000.
All right, Michael, here's how we're going to do this. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word Hawaii. You find it with one of those jokers, and off you and the family go. Go find it. He says 6. He says 2. All right. Try and get my lucky hands together and see whether or not Hawaii is behind number 2. Is Hawaii here? I hope no. Let's take a look at 6. We got one more shot. You ready for it? Let's all wish together. Is the word Hawaii here? No. You know where it was? You were right next to it. It was number 1. Anyway, listen, you gave it a great shot, Michael. And you are the champ. You now have $2,999 cash and prizes. I want to thank you so much for being here. And we'll be back with 2 new contestants right after this. We are back right now. It is time for us to do it. Let us meet 2 new contestants. Come on out, guys. Jason. Hello, Jason. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
Sure. My name is Jason Brockman. I am 11 years old, attending Warmer Elementary School in La Puente. My hobbies include pottery, photography, cooking, and driving our family's dune buggy. And when I grow up, I plan to attend Harvard or Yale and major in robotics engineering.
Can I live with you, Jason?
Come on over.
You're going to have such a successful life. I'm just a crummy little game show. He's going to Harvard and Yale. He drives the dune buggy. What a life. Well, it's nice to know that you really know what you want to do, Jason. Welcome to you. Hi, Janice.
Hi, my name is Janice Rapp. I'm 11 years old. I attend St. Jude the Apostle Catholic School in Westlake. I have one older sister named Trisha, and my favorite things to do is dance and ride horses.
And ride horses, huh? You a good horseback woman?
I try.
You do, don't you? I bet you do. All right, good luck to both of you. I know you guys have already cut your cards backstage. Don't forget about the prize cards in the deck. They come up and make things very exciting here. We have got a stereo and a CD player in the deck today, so you can drive your parents crazy if you win that. So let's get started right now. This is our audience poll question. Let us welcome 10 teachers from Norco Junior High School. Welcome, ladies. Again, as always, having a lot of fun with them this week. Jason, you're going to get this question. Get ready. Before the show, we asked these 10 teachers, do you think television has a harmful effect on children's ability to read and write? How many of these 10 teachers think television does have a harmful effect on children's reading and writing?
Well, looking at these teachers, they seem to like television themselves. And I don't know. My teacher thinks that television can be a learning tool, and then again, he thinks that it can harm your brain. in some way or another. But these teachers obviously are not mine. So
Go ahead, Jason.
So I'm gonna go with about 6 of them.
You're going with 6 that think it's harmful.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Janice? Higher or lower?
Well, I really do agree with Jason a lot because TV can be harmful, but it can be helpful because they do have learning shows on now. And, like, for instance, Sesame Street. Like, it helps you number and ABCs. And so...
It's kind of tough for me.
And so,
I can never count those squiggly worms. You're going to go. He says 6. You say higher or lower?
I'm going to say lower.
Lower than 6?
Yes.
All right. The actual number of these teachers who think television has a harmful effect on children's reading and writing is 4. It is lower. Well, who are the 4 ladies who feel it's harmful? Let me just see right now. All right, let me ask Char. Can you have your opinion about this, please?
I think it's turning children into couch potatoes.
That's...
They just lay on the couch in front of the TV, and they don't have to do any real thinking. You know, they could be spending time reading.
But did you ever consider the other side of this, Char, that it keeps my children in orthodonty in private schools? I mean, have you ever thought about the other side of these issues? Mrs. Rafferty can shop. I can go out and get these suits. What a self-centered person you really are, Char. No, I think you're right. Too much of it can be a bad thing. Look what it's done to me. Listen, thank you very much, ladies. Have a seat. All right, Janice, take a look here. You've got a 9.
Ooh, please change that card.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you got a 9 that now becomes a queen.
Ooh, lower.
Lower than a queen. Here's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6, there is $500. Whoa. A lot of cash going up there right now. Lacey's putting it up on Janice's side of the board. $500. Again, let's remember we've got a 6, and you're calling...
Lower.
You're going against the odds
no,
on lower?
Higher.
Higher. She wants higher than a 6. It is a 6. So, that means that Jason gets a free shot, and let's see what the card he has to play from is. It's a 7.
Higher.
He says higher. It's right in the middle. He can't change it. It's right in the middle. It is a 6. So, not a good start, but you both got a card turned over. Let's continue on with our next question. Educated guess, Janice, this is for you. In 1953, the average age at which women married for the first time was 20 years old. What's the average age at which women first get married today?
The average age today. I'm going to say that would probably be about 19 because I have a friend named Tiffany and she just got married and I think she's about 19. Okay,
so you're thinking Tiffany's your average American girl and she got married at 19 and that's good enough for you. Jason, what do you think? Higher or lower than that?
I disagree completely because I've seen a couple of shows on television and a couple of other places I've heard that people have got married at 16. So I'm going to go lower.
All right, you're going lower than 19. You know, this is the average age, and and she said 19. The average age some girl would get married, just the average.
Can I change that?
What's it worth to you, Jason? No. Yes, you could change it. You could change it.
I'm going to go higher.
You're going to go higher?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going higher than 19. I thought you were a little confused there. Okay, the average age at which women first get married today is 23. It is a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher. Okay, so, Jason, you got a 7 up there. What do you want to do with it? You can change it if you wish.
That card.
All right, Jason.
Yes.
I'm afraid to get him mad at me. I got a feeling. The 7 now becomes a king.
Lower!
Lower than a king, it is a queen.
Lower again!
Lower than a queen, it is a jack. Lower than a jack, it is an 8. Freeze. Oh, I thought he was a player.
Oh, the man knows.
I thought he was a player. No guts, no glory, but I think he made the right choice. He froze on that 8. This question is for Jason. If he gets it right, he can change that 8, and he may win game number 1. Here it is, Jason. We surveyed 100 third-grade girls, and we asked them, do your parents understand your feelings? How many third-grade girls said their parents do understand their feelings?
I'm not sure, but I know when I was a third grader, my parents didn't really understand my feelings. Or they did understand my feelings, but in other cases, not as much as in some. So that has got to be an even number around 50.
50. He's on the fence here, Janice. What do you think, higher or lower?
I think that that would be a little bit higher because third graders, they are still young, but I think that they would understand their parents and that they should know that their parents would understand their feelings because they were third graders once too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say a little bit higher.
A little bit higher. The actual number of third grade girls who said their parents understand their feeling is 82. It is a lot higher. All right, Janice, you got a good card here.
Okay, I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a queen. Here's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. Here's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. There's a 4. Higher than a 4. There's a 10. You got it. Whoa. Way to do it, Janice. That is how the game is played. When right across the board, you are now one step closer to $500. And when we come back right after this brief message, we will have game number 2. Who knows what's going to happen? We'll be right back.